Cambodia is that there are two ways for to a person to become monks. There are two sort of route.
Chúng tôi thấy trong cả nơi tôi thấy là một trong những bài khai được chia về sáu cái bên kia.
The first one is start from Samanera, from a very young age, slowly growing up and ordained as a Sampatana, become monk.
Bốn cái chapter là bị chia Samane là nó chapter đầu tiên là Samane đôi với trong cả khai được chia về sáu, mình cho một khai được chia về sáu.
The second group is those who already grown up and sometimes also has been to many types of professions and later on decided to take life as a monk afterward.
Còn TP nó đưa chia nô phong đá nô tu tế lại còn luôn như chỉ phong đá ấy còn viên sôn còn thua cá hay cái đó nó còn sự phát triển buồn.
In case of Bharatamakai temple, we have all types of monk.
Trong cả này Bharatamakai miền Nam Phi Giang.
For example, in case of Brahmaha Chichawa, Mahadokta Chichawa, he came as a novice, as a Samanera.
Chưa ở đó mà chưa đó đôi kia Brahmaha Dokta Chichawa, ông buông đặt tại tôi đặt tại Samanera đó rồi.
In my case, I'm on the second type.
Cả này trong cả năm nhóm được trong mình không TP.
I've been a monk for 11 years. This year is going to be 12.
Nhưng mà buông chúng tôi đầu tiên xa ấy luôn chẳng.
So before I became a monk, I went to regular layperson school, layperson education, master degree, and start working like a normal person.
Một về là trong sự phát triển buông trong chia là chia từ từ đến thôi cả phong đã bên tôi phong đã đang cần thôi cả không cả chỗ.
In fact, I used to work as a flight attendant with Thai Airways International.
Trong cả năm trong phòng chia flight attendant chia thôi cảในtrong ngành hàng.
And also before that, I was a hotel manager.
ហើយបន្តមកនេះខ្ញុំធ្វើការជា hotel management manager ជាអ្នកគ្រប់គ្រង hotel.
The fact that we have both types of monks in the Dhammakai temple helps the temple to develop to this point.
ហើយនេះគឺជាហេតុផលដែលជួយឲ្យវត្តធម្មកាយរីកចម្រើនបានព្រោះយើងមានទាំងពីរយ៉ាង professional តែធ្លាប់ធ្វើការធ្លាប់មានបទពិសោធន៍នៅខាងក្រៅហើយបន្តមកបាត់បួសក៏ជួយវត្តហើយយើងមួយទៀតគឺបួសតាមតែសាមញ្ញរហូតដល់បានពីប្រសើរនេះជាការដែលជួយឲ្យវត្តទៅវិញបាន
All religion in the world right now facing the very same problem.
រាល់សាសនាទាំងអស់នៅពិភពលោកប្រឈមមុខជាមួយនឹងបញ្ហាដូចគ្នា
Less people is interested in religion in every country.
បាទមានមនុស្សច្រើនដែលគាត់មកផ្សេងចាប់អារម្មណ៍ពីសាសនាគ្រប់សាសនាទាំងអស់អត់មានសាសនាមួយភាគច្រើនឥឡូវនេះគឺមិនផ្សេងចាប់អារម្មណ៍ពីសាសនា
Today, Wapatamakai has 99 international branches in 38 countries.
បច្ចុប្បន្នវត្តធម្មកាយមានចំនួន99សាខាជុំវិញប្រទេសជុំវិញភូមិ99សាខាជុំវិញ around the world
in 38 countries.
នៅក្នុង30ប្រទេស
And when we purchase this temple,
នៅពេលយើងចាប់បានទិញវត្តនេះ
do you know what kinds of building that we look for the most?
បងដឹងទេថាតើយើងប្រភេទអគារបែបណាដែលយើងសម្រាប់ទិញតែបងហ្នឹងអគារបែបណាដែលយើងសម្រាប់ទិញទៅពេលវត្តនេះសាខារបស់យើងតាមប្រទេស
We bought Christian church.
គឺជាសាសនាគ្រីស្ទានបើយើងទិញពីគេដែរដល់ពេលដែលអត់មានប្រជាជនប្រើប្រាស់វិញ្ញាណគ្រីស្ទហើយយើងទិញពីសាសនាយកមកធ្វើជាពុទ្ធសាសនាវិញ
In Europe, when you build a building, you need a permit.
នៅអឺរ៉ុបពេលដែលយើងកសាងអ្វីមួយគឺយើងត្រូវការការអនុញ្ញាត
And the permit must specify the objective of the buildings of the construction. This belongs to the temple, a religious facility, it is a school, it is a restaurant, and it has proper zoning for such buildings.
ហើយគិតអនុញ្ញាតទៅផងដែរត្រូវកត់សម្គាល់អំពីគោលដៅនៃការប្រើប្រាស់អគារតែអគារនេះគេប្រើប្រាស់ដើម្បីជាការអប់រំពីសាសនាឬមួយជាជីវភាពបាទត្រូវតាម
What happened right now is that a lot of churches in Europe and in the US are on sale.
បាទបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះបញ្ហានៅក្នុងអឺរ៉ុបនេះគឺមានវិហារសាសនាគ្រីស្ទជាច្រើនបាទឥឡូវកំ
They are on sale because they couldn't pay for the tax.
បញ្ហាគឺបាទហេតុអីបានសាសនាឬសាសនាទាំងអស់នេះគាត់លោកព្រោះអីព្រោះគាត់មានតែភាពក្នុងការចំណាយទៅលើពុទ្ធដែលឲ្យរត់ក្នុងសម្ដែងទៅ
Why cannot they pay for the tax?
ហេតុអីបានគាត់អាចមានតែភាពក្នុងការចាយវាលើពុទ្ធដែរ
The answer is no people coming into the church.
បញ្ហាគឺអត់មានមនុស្សចូលអត់មានមនុស្សចូលទៅhierអត់ទេ
No people, no money.
មានមនុស្សចូលតែអត់មានលុយដែរ
So they couldn't pay for the running costs, the taxes, until finally they have to sell the churches.
តែបាទពួកគាត់មានតែភាពក្នុងការចាយវាលើពុទ្ធដែរគាត់ធ្វើគាត់សម្រេចទៅលើ
And normally this kind of building is very big and the purpose is for religious purpose. So that's why it's perfect for temple.
គឺធម្មតាជាបាននេះគឺធំនៅក្នុងពុទ្ធវិហារគោលដៅរបស់នេះគឺដើម្បីពុទ្ធបរិស័ទទូទៅពុទ្ធសាសនាទូទៅឬក៏គ្រិស្តសាសនាទូទៅចឹងហើយមានលក្ខណៈល្អសម្រាប់យើងក្នុងការបង្រៀនពុទ្ធសាសនាហើយយើងពេញវិញ្ញាសាសនាទៅយកមកពុទ្ធសាសនាវិញ
So like the photo I'm just showing you, the first one is of Wapratamagay in Netherlands, the second one is in Belgium, and this one is in Chicago.
បាទរូបភាពទី1នេះគឺមួយនៅប្រទេសឡែននៅប្រទេសហូឡង់
You see that we just purchased churches. And this is the problem that all religions in the world are facing right now. All religions become less relevant to human life.
នេះជាបញ្ហានេះគឺទូទៅគឺប្រជាជនទីក្រៅគឺគាត់មានការចាប់អារម្មណ៍ទៅសាសនាគឺបញ្ហាដែលធ្វើគាត់ចូលទៅ
Statistics show that people who claim to be atheists or no religion is increasing every day in every country.
And
the number of so-called clerics, monks, priests in our religions are declining. Thailand is no different. Thailand also faced the very same problem with numbers of the monks is declining. The numbers of monks in this country is about 250,000 to 300,000. But the number has not changed. Has not changed since 40 years ago. So in a way it sounds pretty good, right? In a way it sounds like, oh, this is the sort of normal. But the fact is, it seems very good, but the population of Thai people increased from 35 million to 70 million. So it means that by ratio, the number of monks compared to the number of people is reducing a lot. And the most significant number that we have to be concerned is the number of Samanera that coming into to become our boy to become Samanera. This one reducing every year. When there are less Samanera, we can foresee that there will be less monk in the future. One of the main reasons is the separation between temple and school. believe that there are a lot of similarities between Thailand and Cambodia.
ខ្ញុំជឿថាចំណុចមួយនេះគឺមានភាពស្រដៀងគ្នាតែនៅប្រទេសកម្ពុជាដែរ
The very reason because Thailand copied the model from Cambodia when we start this nation.
អ្វីដែលខ្ញុំថាគឺប្រទេសថៃគឺជាប្រទេសដែលយើងបានកុបពីសាសនាពីប្រទេសកម្ពុជាមកដែរនេះគឺជាវិធីសាស្ត្រ
That is the temple which Angkor Wat architecture.
បាទយើងអាចសង្កេតមើលប្រវត្តិរបស់
Construct in Thailand all the way to Kanchanaburi province, which is the border between Thailand and Myanmar.
បាទតាំងពីខេត្តសៀមរាបរហូតដល់កាច់ណាប្រូវិនរបស់ថៃគឺគ្រប់យ៉ាងយើងអាចរកមើលពីរចនាបថនៃការកសាងរបស់វាបាទគឺមានលក្ខណៈដូចគ្នាទាំងអស់អញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាប្រទេសខ្មែរយើងដល់តែប៉ុណ្ណឹង
And when Lungpo Wat Pak Nam, when he studied Buddhist text,
ដល់ពេលដែលលោកពូលោកនៅវត្តបាក់ណា
he has to learn it in Khmer script.
នៅពេលដែលគាត់រួមគាត់ត្រូវការតែចាប់បាច់ក្នុងការរៀនភាសាខ្មែរដើម្បីរៀនសាសនាពុទ្ធសាសនា
Thailand only used Thai script for the translation in about 70 years ago. Before that, all the monks have to read Tipitaka from Khmer script.
មុននេះដែរហើយជាសាររបស់ឆ្នាំគឺភាសាពុទ្ធឆ្នាំមួយនេះប្រទេសថៃអត់ទាន់មានជាភាសាបាលីតខ្លួនទេគឺថាជាប្រើប្រាស់ភាសាខ្មែរក្នុងការរៀនសាសនាពុទ្ធសាសនា
So the system should be very similar, and one of it is that the temple is pretty much everything about community.
បាទអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចឃើញបានអំពីប្រព័ន្ធគ្រប់យ៉ាងរបស់ពុទ្ធសាសនានៅស្រុកថៃនេះគឺមានការដូចគ្នានឹងពុទ្ធសាសនារបស់យើងនៅស្រុកខ្មែរ
So temple is a school.
វត្តគឺជាសាលា
Community center.
បាទ
Community center.
community center អញ្ចឹង
The gathering for the public. Gathering place for the public.
អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំយល់គឺកន្លែងទូទៅទៅខាងសាធារណៈដើម្បីយើងរកវិធីផ្សេងៗដើម្បី public.
Thailand is the same. We used to have temple school.
Thailand គឺដូចជាប្រទេសថៃយើងមានផងយ៉ាងណា
In the past, all temple is under Ministry of Education.
កាលពីមុនវត្តគឺនៅក្រោមការគ្រប់គ្រងរបស់ក្រសួងអប់រំ
But right now, the temple is under National Office of Buddhism.
Right now, what we're doing about the body and the crowd, but the business is not going to get put us now to the
School is under Ministry of Education. With the law said compulsory all people, all citizens in Thailand must educate at least primary school.
នេះគឺជាច្បាប់បាទគួរឲ្យប្រជាជនថៃទាំងអស់បាទចាំបាច់ទាមទារឲ្យមានការបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សាបាទពីខុសពីអនុក្រមសិក្សា
So even though Vinaya said that a boy can ordain as a samanera at 7 years old,
ទោះបីជាយើងអាចដឹងថាសូម្បីតែវិញប្រុសគាត់អាចបួសចូលជាសាមណេរបានគឺអាយុ12ឆ្នាំ
but by Thai law it's more convenient if they start about 14.
បាទអញ្ចឹងផ្អែកទៅលើច្បាប់របស់ប្រទេសថៃអញ្ចឹងវាល្អគឺទៅពេលដែលគាត់ចប់ការសិក្សានៅបន្តសិក្សាសិនបន្តមកឲ្យទៅគឺនៅ12ឆ្នាំ
Which is to complete the primary education first.
ដើម្បីបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សាទៅតាមច្បាប់របស់ប្រទេសថៃមុនសិនចូលបួស
And in most cases, after they have the primary education, most parents will try to support them to study something else on the worldly basis.
ហើយពីក្រោយដល់ពេលគាត់មានការសិក្សាក្រៅនោះពុទ្ធសាសនាគាត់ទៅផងគាត់រៀនបាទពុទ្ធជាផ្សេងៗទៀត
As a result, that's Samadera.
ដូច្នេះហើយទៅធ្វើឲ្យមានសាមណេរបន្តទៅជា
Thailand is planning to increase the compulsory education from primary school to junior high school, which is about grade 9.
Right now, បច្ចុប្បន្ននេះច្បាប់របស់ប្រទេសថៃគេនឹងពង្រីកក្នុងការបញ្ចប់ប្រថមសិក្សាហ្នឹងឲ្យទៅយ៉ាងហោចណាស់ដល់បញ្ចប់អនុវិទ្យាសិក្សាវិទ្យាល័យ
How hard it is to get someone after 17 years old to decide to be a samanera for a long period of time.
បាទយើងអាចសម័យបានដល់ពេលដែលយើងបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សាវិទ្យាល័យហើយយើងតើមានលក្ខណៈពិបាកយ៉ាងណាដើម្បីទាញគាត់ទៅបញ្ចូលបួសទៅជាសាមណេរបាទ
17 years old, boy, what would they like to do? What would they like to do?
យើងអាចសម័យបាន17ឆ្នាំបាទមានប្រងពីទៅក៏ដូចទៅអីបាទ
They like to have fun. They're already teenager.
បាទពួក
So that is one of the very reason all number of Samanera in Thailand is reducing in every temple.
នេះគឺជាបញ្ហាដែលធ្វើឲ្យចំនួនសាមណេរដែលចូលរួមក្នុងនេះមានការថយចុះទៅដែរ
Education.
បញ្ហាទីអប់រំ
Second,
ទី
for the last 40 years,
ការពីវិស័យឆ្នាំមុន
Thailand has been opening its economy very fast.
តែឆ្នាំមុនប្រទេសថៃមានការរីកចម្រើនជាខ្លាំងលើផ្នែកសេដ្ឋកិច្ច
Which means we open the whole country for Western values.
យើងបានប្រទេសចំហដល់ការវិនិយោគ
Everything come from Europe is good. Everything come from the US is good.
ទូទៅពីមកពីអឺរ៉ុបគ្រប់យ៉ាងនៅមកពីអឺរ៉ុបគឺល្អណាស់
Everything that we used to have in the curriculum, educational and the curriculum based on Singalavata Sutra already been removed 20 years ago.
ប្រព័ន្ធសិក្សាទាំងឡាយតាំងពីឆ្នាំមុនត្រូវបានយើងដកចេញអ្វីដែលពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងសាសនាឬពុទ្ធសាសនាប្រទេសគេដកចេញគេដាក់បញ្ចូលរូបជំនួសដោយខាងអឺរ៉ុបទៅវិញប្រពៃណីសាសនាអឺរ៉ុបចូល
And that means that when the economy moving very fast, the country changed everything in just 10 years.
គឺមានន័យថាសេដ្ឋកិច្ចស្របពេលជាមួយនឹងសេដ្ឋកិច្ចនៃការរីកចម្រើនជាខ្លាំងហើយ10ឆ្នាំកន្លងមកនេះយើងឃើញថាមានការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរជាច្រើនវិស័យ
But monks evolve much slower.
ប្រសងមានការរីកចម្រើនយូរមែនទែន slow យើងសេដ្ឋកិច្ចទៅយើងបន្តសាសនាបន្តចុះគឺប្រសងទៅ slow
I have a chance to come to Wat Pathamagai since I was born.
ที่មានការចូលវត្តធម្មតាតាំងពីពុទ្ធកាលមក
My parents took me to the temple almost every month, every week.
ឪពុកម្ដាយរបស់ខ្ញុំបាននាំខ្ញុំចូលវត្តតែដែលរៀបរាប់ធម្មតា
By my standard,
ដូច្នេះស្តង់ដាររបស់ខ្ញុំ
I'm already a very regular temple goer comparing to my friends.
តាំងពីក្មេងមកគឺខ្ញុំចូលវត្តមកនេះតាមទម្លាប់របស់ខ្ញុំគឺខ្ញុំជាអ្នករៀនក្មេងវត្តមកតាំងពីដើម
Most of my friends will go to the temple only once a year
មិត្តភក្តិរបស់ខ្ញុំគេច្រើនចូលវត្តឆ្នាំមួយថ្ងៃ
on the birthday.
បាទនៅថ្ងៃ Happy Birthday របស់គាត់
Offer one bucket of Sankadana.
បាទហើយយើងមានសង្ឃដ្ឋានហើយយើងបន្តមកហើយយកមកប្រគេន
Release 2 fish
យកទៅលេងត្រីហើយយកពីក្បាល
and go to the bar in the night drinking party.
យកឡាចូលបារដល់សំទីរបស់ទី
Or they will go to the temple on the funerals.
ឬក៏គាត់ទៅវត្តដែរទៅវត្តទៅពីបន្ត
If you go ask 95% of so-called Thai Buddhists,
ถ้าไปยังสู้แบบที่จานการศึกษาที่เราบอกไทยหรือว่าทางพุทธศาสนา
out of that 95%,
เช่นกัดเช่นการศึกษาที่เรา
if we put that 95%, let's say that 95% are Buddhists, out of them, 70% are so-called traditional Buddhists.
กลายเป็นจะเป็นอะไรนะอันนี้คือความ traditional หรือว่าพุทธศาสนา
Why are you a Buddhist? The answer is because my parents are Buddhist.
ถ้าได้ว่าในพุทธศาสนาถูกยกตามเป็นตรงกลางของพุทธศาสนา
What is Panchasila?
ในโยมพุทธศาสนา
Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Ubekha, and Sula every day.
ในการการเราเป็นการแต่เจ้าเราสุราเนี่ยเรา
They don't know anything.
มันจะได้มาเราอย่างพุทธศาสนา
And that's the really happened. There are only about 30% who so-called engaged Buddhists who really practice.
เราจำนวนนี้คือเป็นในฝั่งที่เราในความจีนปฏิบัติในการศาสนา
When television was introduced into Thailand,
แต่เคยในปัญหาของตึกนั้น
Long Pu Wat Nam, he saw it.
หลวงปู่วัดปัญหาโลกมันคือมีปัญหา
He said, from now on, people will not come to the temple.
ปีอะไรได้ปีชุดมันเป็นไปโจมตีคือ
Because entertainment is already reached the bedroom.
ปีตัวเป็นตัวการศึกษาที่บางที่มันก็แบนรู้มันเนี่ยมันก็ต้องพยายามมีอะไรบางเราเซ็งที่มันสบายไปเสียหมด
He said during that time, about 6 very long time ago,
นี่ก็จะลงดู
and nowadays we have this.
จะเป็นอะไรไม่เป็นอะไรก็เป็นผู้สั่งเล็ก
I'm telling you this because Thailand itself there's a lot of problem in this country. And because of the problem in this country, a lot of the foreign investors are moving out. Do you know where it goes? To your country. To Cambodia. Nowadays, if I go to the US, I look at the label of the shoes, Nike, Adidas, it will say made in Cambodia, but it used to say made in Thailand. Which means a lot of investors from many countries will go to Cambodia, more factories. More money. Which means more entertainment, more abayamuka. Everything that happened to Thailand for the past 30 years, 40 years, you started to see. And if we are not involved, you will have the same problem that I'm talking to you right now to Thailand. I know that one of the main concerns a lot of you are about is how to find donation to support the temple. Money comes with people. If people don't come to the temple, no money will come to the temple. Simple equation. More importantly, as the descent value has become more involved, people need something that can be touched. Oh, if you donate, if you make dana, you will get punya, and punya will send you to live in heaven. They say, I don't care about heaven, I care about buying new car. I want to see result now, not in the next life. I'm telling you this, at this person. As I told you that I came to the temple since I was born, but at the same time I lived a secular life. And that is a very main reason why people don't come to the temple. They don't feel benefit. To be honest, no offense to anyone. I came to the temple every month at Ramatamagai temple. When I was in school, and the school invite monks to teach in the school, I fell asleep. Because it was so boring. Because I don't understand what they're talking about. It's like two people from different worlds are talking to each other. And now I became a monk, which allowed me to live on the other side of the world. It's not that they are wrong. It's not that the monk is wrong. The monk just don't have the understanding of what people today want.
มันไม่ได้ทำตัวสอบข้อมูลมันเป็นบอกผมเรียนเราจริงๆไม่ได้ทำตัวสอบอัพโยนต่างๆชีวิตนั้นกลายเป็นการที่เป็นการอะไรต่างๆ
And it is something that they want is something they can touch.
เอาไว้ได้ดูมันกลายจอกมาคือเอาไว้ในคนจอกจับบาสตีบาพอกการของมันพอจะมีอะไรต่างๆ
So I know that you're gonna come here to ask a question: How can we develop our Tamagai temple?
แต่การเดินทางเนี่ยเป็นสิ่งที่ไม่ช่วยมันจะมันนี่เปิดปัญหาปัจจุบันนี้ให้ได้วันทำการมีการอะไร
But I would rephrase the question to be: Why do we make the Wat Tamagai temple?
เราไม่ใช่แบบเชนมีกระโดดสิ่งตัวให้ไทยไปเติมเมืองไทยของสังคม
Because that question why that make it different.
คือทราบเป็นสิ่งตัววายตัวนั้นตัวนี้ต่างๆ
So before we go any further, let me show you one of the videos. I ran one of the project at the temple called Peace Evolution. Peace Evolution is the project that uses internet to outreach people around the world across religion with the meditation. ที่มวยเนี่ยผู้ยืนเพื่อการศึกษาพุทธศาสนาแต่เราเป็นเต็มกลายตามจุดนี้ So we already have people coming from 236 countries. ให้กับประเทศย้ายคนเดียวที่โจรูนนะครับที่ยูโรถูกใจโจรูน And afterward, they organize activities around the world in their respective country. This is what it looks like. If you see from the front, you will notice that it is run by a Buddhist organization. But everything that taught here is a simplified version of the Buddha's Dhamma. So you start with just the internet program. People come to learn meditation with 42 days self-development program. How to be more disciplined, how to be more responsible. How to look at life more positively. And meditation every day, 30 minutes, with guided meditation. And then they apply for fellowship to come to Thailand. And then they go back to their own country, organize different events. Myself already traveled about 60 countries. For all these events. And because we're doing this, we can open 4 centers in the Middle East. Today, right now, Wat Tamagai has 1 center in Dubai. Oman, Bahrain, and Jordan, which is the Gulf area in the Middle East. We have 2 centers in Malaysia, 2 branches in Indonesia. So even the Muslim also right now we even train Muslim to be meditation instructor.
ซึ่งปัญหาอะไรที่จะอบรมมุสลิมในไทยโดยเฉพาะนอกสมาธิ
to teach meditation in Jordan, and then she went to Saudi Arabia.
แล้วก็เรียนสมาธิในประเทศมุสลิมเซ็ง
This is the section in Egypt.
นี่คือเรียนกับที่เราในประเทศอียิปต์
I'm showing you this to show that it is very much possible to provide the Buddha's Dhamma in a way that can be acceptable to people from across religions, across platforms.
ซึ่งในพุทธศาสนาอย่างนี้คือผลร้ายหรือก็เป็นงานเพื่อในการเยี่ยมฟ้าเซ็งๆกับผู้คนเป็นตัวบาปการมีของพุทธศาสนาในทางฟ้าเซ็งๆในปัจจุบัน
If we know what they want to eat.
เส้นไปยึดได้ของเป็นรายการหลอกผู้คน
I was told by one of the Christian priests.
อาจารย์คนนั้นก็มีแต่พุทธศาสนารู้แต่ในความเป็นความรู้แบบต่างๆ
who came to learn meditation at Robert Samakai. He said, never feed a pork chop, a steak, to a baby. No matter how good the taste, they cannot eat it. And that actually made me realize that what happened so far is that we're so traditional. And we provide things like a steak, very good, perfect, but they cannot digest, they cannot chew it, it's too difficult. But when I show the monks in the temple, even the temple, what I taught to these people, he said, why is this teaching things so easy? I told them that at this level, this is so much for them to understand already. More than this, they would not understand. Let them meditate another couple of years and they will come and ask more questions. And this is the secret of Robert Samakai Temple. Robert Samakai Temple does not teach anything so deep and so complicated actually. When you come on Sunday, yesterday, lots of people, but the monk didn't even do anything, no talking. No Abhidhamma, no Sutra. Do we have those classes? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, but the group is more specific. For the mass like that, it's something much easier. And Robert Samakai does not build from money. It built from human resources. The first 20 years of the temple, we barely have any buildings. Most of the buildings are temporary buildings. All the construction that you saw yesterday is only about 20 years old tops. The project, the main city here, was initiated in 1994.
ហើយចាត់đấy thì từ từមានរួមtạo raពុទ្ធច្រើននៅក្នុងទីនេះចាត់đấy thìទៅកសាងរបស់ជាតិ
The main hall about 2 years after that. The memory hall is also the same time.
ហើយកន្លែងសមាធិយើងឃើញធំហ្នឹងគឺកសាង2ឆ្នាំបន្តមានសាស្ត្រទៅ
So basically right now Wapa Thammakai is about 50 years old.
ហើយវត្តធម្មកាយវត្តរបស់យើងមានម្ដងបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះគឺអាយុប្រហែលជា50ឆ្នាំ
For 30 years we don't have big buildings.
អញ្ចឹង30ឆ្នាំដែលយើងកសាងវត្តគឺអត់មានទេអត់មានទេទៅទៅ
Do we have donation?
តែយើងមានចូលទៅ
Yes, we do.
ណាវាមាន
But we didn't build anything.
ប៉ុន្តែយើងអត់បានកសាង
We built like this
តែហើយយើងធ្វើទៅ
from thatch, from Nakajan.
តែយើងធ្វើចេញពីបាទចូលបាទប្រក់បាទស្លឹកទៅនៅស្បែករបស់បាទ
So let the money go.
គឺតាមមួយនៅបាទ
This kind of training.
មួយវាយកយកមកវិញយកទៅលើបាទ
We spend a great deal of funding in training. Every weekend, courses after courses after courses. Short-term manhood program. Spend a great deal of resources on that. And because of that, when people really understand why do they need to be good Buddhists, they become more engaged, they become dedicated. And then when they have the boy, they want to send the boy to be a samanera instead of going to the lay life school. They live every day dreaming that one day they will want to reach nirvana. My parents started to come to Wapa Thammakai when my father, when back in 1974. It was empty like this. Do you remember that it was a tent on the paddy field? The vice board put straw, farm straw on it. And everyone is staying under the block. The vice board was the only monk at that time who ran the whole training. At that time, my father, he was just start working as a government officer. The big donation that you can make is about 100 baht. But still, we train the vice board, so put a lot of time in training him and a lot of people in the same time. When I was 20 years old, my father was already the director of a division in the Ministry of Commerce. So by that time, he already better off economically, financially, socially. And the same thing, he planted the seed on me at the area. And for that very reason, afterward he can donate much larger sum of money. A lot of big supporter in the temple today, when they come to the temple, they were young, they were just starting their life. They don't have this financial capability. So, and this is the very reason why the temple come into this point, because they can give something that the people at that time want. The temple itself actually founded by a nun. Number one, when she started to build the temple, she was 60 years old. She was old. 60 years old is the time when people retired, stop working. But she started turning empty paddy field into a temple. Second, she was illiterate, which means she could not speak, she could not read or write. The nun could not even write her name. She could not read Pitaka. The knowledge of Dhamma came from meditation only. Third, she has with her 3,200 baht, which is about $100 US. Fourth, she has about 10 people with him. When you want to build a temple, what do you need to have? Strength. She is 60 years old. Knowledge. Master degree, bachelor degree is doctor. She could not read and write. Funding. No money. Lots of people. She got there. It's an impossible task. But the very thing that she laid down as a foundation for the trainings of the temple has led to everything that you see here today. Until we now have 3,000 monks. 99 overseas branches. And 101 domestic branches. All of it because he invests a great deal of time in the training. She invests her time to train this one. Every little details, and something that when I was listening to the story, I couldn't believe it helped build the temple.
គ្រប់យ៉ាងសូមឲ្យគាត់ទីទួយទៅទឹកម្ដងគាត់អត់រំរហូតដល់
How to clean toilet.
សូម្បីតែការមានប្រគល់
How to run dishes.
មានចាន
How to put dishes into places.
បាទរបៀបអ្នកទុកចានឲ្យត្រូវតាមប្រព័ន្ធ
This morning you wash dishes, right?
គឺទុកបានមានចាន
You know that system of 4 bucket came from her.
នេះ system នៃគាត់មានប្រើនេះគឺចេញពីពី
And because of all these things, and he also made another policy. Whoever come to the temple, make them become temple staff. Yesterday you saw a lot of people coming to the Dhammakai temple. How many people we need to employ to clean it? The answer is never enough. And what do we do? Train the devotees who come to the temple to be the cleaner. The same thing as you watched this morning. Plan the system and let everyone go through it. Otherwise, imagine how much more people we have to employ to wash all the dishes. I remember when I was young and came to the temple. At the afternoon, after the session end, what I did would be getting a stick and picking leaves from the ground. When I grew a little bit more, I was sent into other department to do other volunteer jobs. You saw this morning sharing the canteen with you. Those are university students. From Buddhist club in many universities. And every week, just like yesterday, there are a lot of volunteers from this Buddhist club helping out in everything. Distributing food, packing food, giving water, information, putting people to places, all of it. Otherwise, how could we employ this amount of people? It's impossible. So, and that is the reason why the concept of the training that provided is very important. So, I will go to that a little bit later on. What exactly is Wat Pratamakai temple? The Wat Pratamakai temple itself was built to be a forest temple nearby Bangkok. Initially, we have only this land. Which is about 19 acres. And at that time, the temple is not too far from Bangkok. Remember when I told you that Thailand opened its economy rapidly in the past 40 years.
ចាំដែរអ្វីខ្ញុំនិយាយពីមុនមកពីថ្ងៃសេដ្ឋកិច្ចរបស់ថ្ងៃរីកចម្រើនទាំងលឿនមែនទែននៅក្នុងពេលសាធារណៈ
Which means people started to come to the temple less and less in Thailand. But people still looking for the quiet temple in northeastern part or northern part of Thailand. So when we got this land, it is about 2 hours from Bangkok. Which is not too far. At the same time, at that time, it was empty. So we built basically like a forest temple. You see all the canals. And lots of trees. To be forest temple for meditation nearby Bangkok. And when people started to come more, when we expand to the second phase, but you see the globe building right now, it used to be a long building that made from thatch. And then when that is full, then we move to this ground. So we didn't grow big in one day. And as time goes by, the purposes change too. When we have this temple, is for weekend meditation. But as you see right now around the Wapatamakai temple, they have so many buildings. Because city expanding, Bangkok expanding to Wapatamakai. So from Aranyawasi, you become Kamawasi. And that's why this place is used for Sunday, for big ceremony. For meditation retreat. One in Loi province, one in Chiang Mai. So you see that the purpose also changing. So when the temple was built during that time, it was supposed to serve, as I told you, the forest temple nearby Bangkok. And second, the 10 people that coming with the nun were university graduates. At that time, it's still not still very special to have a university degree in Thailand. And like the airport, he came from Kasetsat University. Economics, that's what he studied. And other monks from engineering, from agriculture, from many other aspects. So you see that the founder of the temple did not start from the first types of monk that came from Samanera. So when they came to the temple, when they built the temple, They served, they came with two of their objectives mainly. Sorry, not real objective, it came in from to understanding. What is the current situation of the society during that time is like? What modern people is thinking about? And modern management. For example, we have the same traditions that people should come to the temple on the Buddhist holy day. New moon, full moon, and half moon. Right? Because the calendar should be lunar calendar to Taranati. When Thailand want to open to be more westernized, we change the Gregorian calendar. Suryakati. So, weekend is no longer new moon, half moon, but Saturday and Sunday. Second, countries start to become more urbanized and industrialized. Why is it different? People who live in agriculture, their life is based on season. If they are a rice farmer, this is plowing season, this is seeding season, this is harvesting season, this is free time. When become urbanized city lifestyle and become more industrial, people will have to go to work in the morning, come back home in the evening. In the morning, in the evening, in the morning, in the evening, every day no break. If they are merchant, they have a shop. They have to open shop every day, even worse, no break at all. When do they come to the temple? And especially weekend is on Saturday and Sunday, but Buddhist holiday is on the new moon. In my free day, Sunday or today this Sunday is not the full moon, nothing at the temple. Plus there's a television in my bedroom. What should I do? Stay home, watch TV. That's the situation that's changing. When I work with Thai Airways, Thai Airways is a state-owned enterprise which is the same as government officer. In the whole career, suppose I'm going to be working for 30 years. I'm allowed to take monk ordination leave only once in the whole career. And it must not over 120 days. But if I spend 120 days and I receive payment every month. Although among this period I get the salary, but I don't get the stipend, the extra money. At that time, my salary, the salary itself is not expensive. The salary itself is only about $400. But the flight pay, the per diem, the stipend, is about $1,700. If I stay 120 days as a month, take a whole leave, I will lose about $6,800. So if I ask for a month's leave from work, how many days would I ask? 7 days. And after I use it, never again. It's not like people who are working in the farm, that this is the harvesting season, the end of the season, they have 3 months free time. When people belong to this factory, this company, they have the engagement, they have to work every day, they cannot stop. And this one is going to be changing when your country has a lot of foreign investors open factories. Then we have less free time. As a result, they have less chances to come to the temple. So let's say that if they come to the temple, they have only 2 hours, 3 hours to come. What should be provided for that 3 hours a week that they can have? And plus, working in the factory is a company. It's a very stressful life. They have to start working at 8:30. Finish at 4:30 or 5:30. Pick up the kid from school. Look after the kids, send them to bed. In the morning, make breakfast for the kids. The same thing again. Weekend, Saturday, work another half day. The other half day, take the kids to shopping. So Sunday, what will I do? Stay in bed watching TV. This is a reality of people's life. For them to come to the temple, they feel that they have to make an effort. It's not back in my grandparents' time that it is compulsory that every Buddhist day they have to go to the temple. It's a normal thing to go. So coming to the temple is a special thing to do. A lot of my friends, after I became a monk, they visited me twice. And those are the 2 times they entered the temple in the last 10 years. They are very good people. They have money. They have family. They just don't come to the temple. Very generous too. Thai Airways staff is one of the very generous people. When we put the Bang Sukun funding envelope into their box, they always put money back. Because they feel they're doing something good, but they just don't have time to come. And that is the sort of the problems that we have with Thailand, and that's what Pratamakai is doing to counter that changing. So the afternoon I will tell you later on how do we do it.